We all love Thanksgiving, right? You got the mashed potatoes, the peas, the buns, the salad, the family, the friends, all around that giant table with just a mountain of food, and we all just talk about what we're thankful for. You know, in trying times like this, we need to count our blessings. I mean, as bad as 2020 is, because no one is no one is saying that 2020 isn't bad. I mean, it's it's honestly been bad since February. Uh okay, honestly, it's been bad since January. So we've been kind of in this weird state, especially since the pandemic started. But I'm not going to talk about my thoughts on the pandemic. I'd rather keep my opinion to myself for that. But all I ask you is to just count your blessings. You know, like what makes you generally happy in life. It could be like swimming or biking or just anything really. I just want you to take a couple of seconds and just thank whoever you thank, like, or just like like just feel appreciated and thankful that you are still here. And also be thankful for the content. we all know, but we all know what the best part of Thanksgiving is, right? No, I don't mean sleeping. The games are pretty good, but no, I don't mean that either. Give up? I mean the turkey. The turkey is awesome. You just have it there. It's next to ham, or at least it is in my family. I don't know if you have ham on Thanksgiving. My family does. So if you want to eat a turkey, that's cool, I guess. Or I mean, some people have chicken, but I mean, I never really got why you have chicken with Thanksgiving. But you know, I'm not going to judge you. Do you? But you know, sometimes not everyone can make the perfect turkey. Sometimes it turns out a little burnt. Well, I wouldn't say burnt per se. It's more like it was just a little too done in the oven, a little bit to make it a little bit crispy. And I'm not talking about the good crispy. I'm talking about the crispy that you kind of cringe at. I know that literally doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but uh, just say that there's like a ton of salt in it, like a ton. It's like a little too salty, and was forced to make YouTube videos. That's right, guys. This video is long overdue. No, we are not talking about Thanksgiving. It's August. We're finally talking about Turkey Tom. This is a person I have wanted to make a video on for so long. I've wanted to make a video on him since I made a couple of videos a while back, which like September or something, which have been then since deleted. But yeah. But yeah, no, we're looking at Turkey Talk. Part-time YouTube boy. This guy is part-time, which probably explains why he makes no effort into his videos. Now, I could do the obvious thing, which would criticize him for making fun of Leafy clones while calling him a Leafy clone, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. No, I'm kidding. We're going to be talking about his newest video. I hate ads so much. Don't you? I sure do.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Leafy's here, Junior here. I know the whole meme right now is just to call Pokemon unattractive, but, well, frankly...
I think we're already 10 or 12 seconds into this video, and I think you know what type... This guy is kind of, he kind of just posts random junk at the beginning of his videos. Also known as the clickface troll, which is somehow worse than my intro. I mean, my intro is basically just music taped off a GarageBand off some Skylanders gameplay as well as some Mario Kart gameplay. And yet somehow that actually makes... I mean, I still have to give Turkey some props. At least this is more imaginative than what people in 2009 used to do. They just had like the Minecraft stuff. I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers. I think I watched like Stampy, Sky Does Minecraft. Remember them? Captain Sparkles, maybe. I only watched the big ones. I didn't watch the smaller ones. And then there. Okay, can we just go back to his?
Please, Pokey, if you approach me wearing this, I'll let everything.
I mean, at least he does put a disclaimer. So, you know what, Turkey? I'm going to make a disclaimer. Please do not go attack Turkey Tom, because half the internet already beat you to it. But in all seriousness, please just don't go attack Turkey Tom. I don't hate him as a person. I'm making this video to criticize his way of making videos, if that makes sense.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Leafy's here, Junior.
Oh, great. Putting cutouts of him on other YouTubers. I mean, give me some credit. Sure, people say, oh, you just make gameplay videos and used to have like your face in the corner while you react to stuff. At least I react to stuff and try to make it funny. What this guy does is point out the obvious. What most people he called out for, including Scrubby.
Here. I know the whole meme right now is just to call Pokemon unattractive.
I know we're supposed to be making fun of Turkey Tom, but can we just take a moment to just look at Pokemon's wall, please? Oh, I don't know what the hell that was.
But, well, frankly, Pokey, if you approach me wearing this, I'll let everything you've done slide. And
Okay, okay, so Turkey is a simp, guys. And I know what you're probably saying. Oh, Rock, aren't you a simp? Aren't you in love with Pokey? No. What? No? No. No, no. I mean, I don't hate Pokey as much as I hate other Twitch streamers. I don't hate her, like, honestly, she's actually the only Twitch streamer I like, really. I hate Bad Bunny for yelling at people. I hate Invader V for basically scamming people. I really do not like Alinity. I was really tempted to make an Alinity video and a Pokemon. I was actually making like the problem with Twitch streamers. So if you guys want that, put it in the comments down below, and I might give you that. So yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, Pokey is also. I'd like to. Don't you have a girlfriend, Turkey Tom? Tom, listen to me. Don't you have a girlfriend? Like, she's going to be mad if you say things like this in a YouTube video.
Speaking of Pokemon, let's talk about her Twitch.
And I know it's supposed to be a joke, but honestly, that was worse than me singing in Skylanders Trap Team. Yes, I know I made some cringeworthy memes back in my day. I'm 18. I need to stop.
Reactions. No, scratch that. Let's talk about everyone's reactions on Twitch and why they're stealing content.
Yep. What this guy is basically a reaction commentator to reaction commentators. So I So what I'm doing is I'm going to react to Turkey Tom reacting to Twitch commentators reacting to stuff. I know it's Reactception. By the way, Reactception is a really cool. I'm not gonna trademark it, but if you guys want to say I created Reactception, go ahead. Okay, for those of you who just had your earphones on, like I guess your headphones, you might want to fix that because yeah, exactly.
At this point, we all know what Twitch is, the most popular streaming website in the world by far.
Someone hasn't heard of YouTube, but okay. I'm making a joke, obviously, but still. I think he meant gaming streaming. Like, I mean, sure, compared to Mixer, it's popular, but sure, go ahead.
With millions of daily visitors and a roster of streamers so recognizable that they're basically household names.
And of course, he couldn't have chosen anyone else but Ninja on Jimmy Fallon. He could have put so many, but no, he's gonna put Ninja. Like, this is another problem with Turkey Tom, guys. He doesn't do research.
Have been on national television, it's undisputed as one of the most important content sharing websites in the world right now. While people stream on other sites, they really pale in comparison. There was a time when the main point to a Twitch stream was to watch someone playing a video game, either because...
I love how he says at some point, even though Twitch is mostly game coordinated now. Coordinated. A lot of people play games. God, I can't speak today.
They were particularly good at it, or they were entertaining to watch. They could banter with chat and discuss the game, allowing the streamer to form a connection with...
By the way, follow me on Twitch at The Scene Killer is here. I'll try to unblock my Instagram, as well as at The Scene Killer is here as well.
The viewers. This may all seem very basic, but at the time it was a relatively new and exciting concept. Today...
Also, why does this look like me in 20 years? No, okay, that guy's literally me. That is me in a few years. That's like me in 5 to 10 years. Like, look, that's me.
Hey, these things still happen.
Also, I hate that he's reacting to autism. I didn't think I'd ever have to admit this. I have autism. And as someone who has autism, I personally do not like the way autism is portrayed in the media. I know I'm not going to make a video on it because I'd sound like a self-righteous baby. And I know being a baby and self-righteous doesn't make sense, kind of like cheese, ketchup. Not on a burger, just cheese and ketchup together. Actually, cheese, I could go for cheese and ketchup. I am so weird. I'm sorry.
On Twitch, but the site has expanded its somewhat narrow focus to a bunch of other content areas. Some of my favorite content online comes from Twitch streamers that I've watched over the past few years.
Yes, because people who watch Twitch streamers just want to see them like this. He's not even doing anything.
Become invested in. That being said, across the board for a lot of streamers, there is a major problem with the kind of content that they put out, being reaction streams. Many of these streamers simply watch YouTube videos in full on their stream with little to no reaction to them. They don't have ongoing commentary the entire time.
Yeah, which is kind of exactly the point of why I don't like Twitch streamers. But no, this guy can't get it. He just doesn't get it.
They don't stop it to give an actual opinion every few seconds and therefore transform it. Oftentimes...
Are you calling me out? Are you calling me a Twitch streamer? I put so much effort into my videos. I just have a very bad upload rate. But when I upload, it is glorious. Please subscribe.
Like in the case of Pokey, she just eats lunch while watching these videos.
When you're a school shooter and you plan to shoot up the school, but then you realise you're homeschooled.
This is
Why did I laugh at that? That's horrible.
Undoubtedly stealing content, as these streamers are not transforming it and are instead using it to fill out space in their stream when they don't have to work. Someone puts out...
Yep. Yeah, Twitch streamers are lazy. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Turkey Tom's girlfriend is either A, a Twitch streamer, or B, a YouTuber who does Twitch. Because, my God, is he lazy? He's so lazy.
Hours and hours of work into researching, writing, recording, editing, and posting their video to their YouTube channel, and it gets a pretty modest amount of views and makes them some money. Then, these Twitch streamers watch the entire thing on their show and don't change anything about it, barely adding any commentary, all while raking in thousands...
Okay, that joke was kind of funny. This guy's just eating a sandwich.
...of dollars in donations. And, to add further insult to injury, these guys all have YouTube channels where they re-upload their streams, unedited, with ads, and make even more money off of...
Look, Turkey, you're many things, but I don't think you're corporate.
someone else's content. Their videos then directly compete with the originals on YouTube and oftentimes surpass them in views and ad revenue. Many of you will likely remember that just a few years ago, the entire YouTube community came together to go after reaction channels on YouTube like Jinx and Rashad the Reactor. All of these people were basically turning on a webcam, announcing the title of a video, watching it in full with no pauses or reactions, and then saying goodbye and pressing the off button.
Why does Jinx look so uncomfortable? Probably because he's in a Turkey Tom video. Why would... Okay. This is another problem. Turkey will just say things like, "Oh, Jinx was one." He wouldn't even do research. He only said 2. Now, I know I'm not like the most thorough person. Why do I keep saying thorough? Thorough tree. It's just thorough as a tree. You gotta be thorough. It's just thorough as a tree. Asgard, I must be water. Asgard, water me. I'll stop now. No.
Perfected for cheesy, crunchy satisfaction. You cheese it.
Jinx was getting millions of views off of stealing content and uploading multiple videos a day.
Don't you steal content? Don't we all steal content? Okay, no. that's unfair, but yeah. I have a joke for that one.
Due to how easy they were to make. In a nutshell, he would piggyback off of the popularity of other videos by putting their titles in his own as well as in the tags, and his videos would then be spam recommended on YouTube. However, it eventually got to the point that he was even more popular than the people he was reacting to.
Is it just me, or does Turkey sound really condescending? All these videos he was reacting to. So the other day, that's when... Like, imagine if I started out every... Hey guys, It's Turkey Tom here. Hey guys, it's Rough Lessers 2 here. I'm so much better than you.
In many cases, and enough people were fed up with it that they made videos about him, one after another after another.
So going back to these reaction videos, where should we draw the line on what I just explained to you? When does content seemingly hold so little value on its own that it should actually be criticized for being completely barren and ultimately 100% pointless?
On today's episode of Content Cop, we're going to be looking at Jinx Reload. It would make too much sense if it was called Jinx Reloaded.
Jinx was a reaction.
And now he's just showing people. And now he's just showing other people talking about Jinx because he's too lazy to talk about him himself. And he stretches this to 27 minutes. Obviously, he's demonetized, so that's cool.
He would take completely unedited, unfiltered viral YouTube videos and react to them, which obviously garnered him.
Okay, actually, he's not demonetized. He has one ad. One ad.
Millions of views because people didn't give a shit about Jinx. They simply watched it for the original video. Now, these reaction YouTubers are nothing new. They've been around on YouTube for quite a while, collecting as some kind of YouTube cesspool.
Is Tyrone Magnus really considered a reaction channel? I'm just asking, really. Okay, reaction time is a serious problem.
Everyone supported these commentary channels 4 years ago, and rightfully so. They were all pointing out the content that was being stolen by others. Just a few months ago, the story about Susie Liu, someone who was watching anime episodes in full with little to no added content apart from her face in the corner making odd faces.
Not to mention, she also can't keep her accent straight. She claims she's Scottish or something, and then she just transforms into British. Can you please stop changing your accent? And then also at one point she sounds American and yada yada yada. I talked about this in the YouTube comments and got English for it in the comments. YouTube.
Now and then blew up on YouTube. Everyone was up in arms over what she was doing, both because of the ethics of it and the legality. But now, over 4 years after Jinx and a few months after Susie Liu, a bunch of the Twitch community is doing almost the exact same thing, and no one is calling them out for it. Or no one was calling them out for it. Until now.
I really hate that intro. Can you please not rip off Leafy's intro? It's bad enough I heard it from Leafy. Now I have to hear... Okay, no. Ow.
On July 30th.
Thanks for giving me... I feel like I just bathed in cringe right there. If cringe was water, I was just completely cleansed in cringe. Every muscle in my body just cringed at the sight of that. Just if cringe was adrenaline, I would have so much adrenaline I could just run. I could run all the way to I don't know, Toronto.
Leafy is here uploaded a video titled Content Nuke Pokimane. The video itself was a pretty standard criticism of who Poki is as a person, pointing out some of her hypocrisies and some of her missteps, as well as injecting your typical Leafy is here, shall we say, style.
Pokimane isn't even attractive. There's really no other way of saying it. She's just not hot, dude. I'm not saying that to fuck with her. I'm not even saying it to fuck with you guys. She's just really not hot.
Leafy had already made his return to YouTube a few months ago and was posting stuff that got a pretty good response from his...
Another reason why I don't like Turkey Tom. He doesn't understand what good content is. But I mean, hey, when you look at his channel, I don't think he ever understood what good content was. It's either political stuff, political nonsense, or just things.
His fan base as well as commentary channels. But this was the one that really put him on the map as making a large return to the rest of the internet. It had 100,000 likes within the first hour of it being uploaded, and was picking up steam pretty much everywhere. However...
Steam.
One of the
also he had a miss chance to go to Steam Although, let's be honest, I would actually rather play a game on Steam. Unfortunately, the only reason I'm making this video is because I don't have Steam.
The most positive outcomes of this video was that Leafy pointed out Poki's reactions on stream, how they aren't very reactive.
If you edit videos and actually put effort into it and make it more entertaining for the viewer, like if you do a bunch of Fortnite streamers react to something and you put it together.
She's just eating. Like, she's just eating. That's it.
They're just sitting, eyes wide, for minutes on end. No comment, no criticism, no thoughts, no praise. Just watching or scrolling through Twitter on her phone.
Can you stop ear raping my computer, please? Again, people who have headphones, I'm sorry that you're forced to listen to Turkey Tom for 27 minutes.
In turn, opened up a lot of other streamers who do the same exact thing to, well, the same exact criticism. Something which many of them weren't happy about and talked about on their own stream. Let's talk about it. XQC is one of the most popular streamers on Twitch, been doing it for a while, and is also friends with a lot of other popular streamers. He also steals content. On his stream, XQC often reacts to videos from various creators. He then uploads the stream recording to his YouTube channel with ads to make even more money. And I wouldn't have an issue with him recording his reaction or posting it on his channel if it was more cut up to just the parts that he actually reacts to, or if he was reacting at all. But he's not doing any of those things.
I mean, it's kind of admirable you actually gave him a chance, which is weird considering you never give people a chance. We all remember the Enter controversy, and we will never forgive you for it.
Or posting it on his channel if it was more cut up to just the parts that he actually reacts to, or if he was reacting at all. But he's not doing any of those things.
So the public went out to grab an extra pack. Then the news stories started coming in about the lockdown. Fears real.
In this stream re-upload on his YouTube channel, he watches an entire 23-minute long internet historian video. During the video,
your videos are 27 minutes, so you can't say anything in length.
The only time that he stops it to say anything or give any insight is to ask his fans if they want him to skip the ad. The entire rest of it is him sitting in the corner of the screen, hunched over his computer monitor, just watching. A video that took hours and hours of work being profited off of financially and scavenged for content in 30 minutes flat. Due to the amount of people pointing out to XQC that what he's doing isn't transformative, he decided to respond to Boblax in some tweets that were, well, I mean, frankly, they were retarded. They were retarded.
Also, he seems to have the comedy skills of iDubbbz. He points out garbage content. He can't see garbage content. And he mostly just memes on himself. He memes on himself, and he memes on everybody else. Frankly, it's pathetic. I wouldn't call it disgusting. It's just straight up pathetic. And that is all it will ever be. Putting dead memes into your videos. Give me some credit. I've never done that. Also, it's 2020. Can you please not say the R word? That would be very appreciated.
Boblax said, Jinx Reloaded had better reactions, accompanied by a clip of XQC doing what he does best.
Problem. Here's a list of placebos that'll get you patched up. High-dose infusions of vitamin C, silver solution, touching your TV, kissing a shrine, spiritual vaccines, plant sap in the eye, special mattress, cow urine, cow dung, camel urine, a cotton ball soaked in violet.
Another great React Harder take on live content. It's different content in nature. People want to watch. They normally wouldn't watch and hang out with the individuals they enjoy.
This is also a mild criticism, but Turkey Tom really sucks at imitating voices, which explains why he's forced to read tweets with his monotone voice now, because people just gave him so much backlash already.
Why watch parties are becoming so successful. Include But the Law's response. Stick to drama, please. Bo Blacks then said the following. I can understand that argument for Twitch streams, but when you upload the full version of someone else's video to YouTube, adding no additive commentary, especially on a big channel, it cannibalizes views. Nobody will watch the original video if they saw your upload of it. They went back and forth a few times over this, but the basic message that XQC was trying to get across is that people watch the streamer's reaction for a reason. They enjoy it. He echoed a similar response on his stream when he responded to Leafy's video directly.
And in this video, let me be on this weird thing where this guy's just gonna come on and,
Cersei.
And, okay. Alright, well, this is...
Everyone in the comments is going to be like, you saw Pokemon and now you're thirsty. I do not like Pokemon.
Piece of zucchini, this is a bug in on my screen. Dude, it's
negative
it's
about
transformative is subjective.
About her and she's copyright
Guys,
them.
transformative is
If you
subjective.
have a video that is negative about her, she's gonna try to gun you. And I'm not the one saying that. That's her.
And I had spoken to MC and I was like,
I'm not balding at all. I'm not even mad. I don't give a fuck. It's just because this isn't an attack to her, and I'm not defending her. I just feel like transformative is subjective. You transforming something and somebody else, they're both transformative in their own way, dude. And
Looking at a screen is not transformative. You have the logic of Turkey Tom.
sometimes if you think that it's not, sometimes it's not because it's not transformative. It might be because you don't understand like the culture or the whatever. It's just kind of how it is.
like, is this something that I can take down? I was getting a like.
You serious?
XQC's basic argument here is that people
Again, with the dead memes and the Spider-Man 3 laughing joke. Can we put... not the Spider-Man 3. Again, with the J. Jonah Jameson laughing joke. Can you pay me? Or, as most people know, the pay me in advance meme. But, of course, he had to use that joke twice because he's so unimaginative. His comedy resorts to dead memes and edgy humor. I am not edgy, nor do I have dead memes in my videos. I try.
people like it and there's a market for it, so his reactions and the ones that other streamers do have a right to exist. He likens them to a watch party where people just watch content together. What he seems to fail to understand is that...
I'm sorry, did this guy just call it a wash party? He just called it a wash party!
No one ever denied that there's a market for this. No one said that people don't like these videos because a decent amount of them clearly do. They get hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. We're saying that it's bad, lazy content that steals from talented people to profit off of them. That's not just my subjective opinion. That's almost subjectively true. It doesn't take a large...
Which is good because your subjective opinion is god-awful. Seriously, your opinion is garbage. I know people are like, saying ding dong, your opinion is wrong. But this man's opinions are terrible. Accusing Enter of... accusing Enter of what he accused Enter is disgusting to me. He accused an autistic, asexual man of one of the most reprehensible, disgusting, terrible things on planet Earth. And he didn't, go to juvie for that? Because keep in mind, he's like 17 now.
Large amount of effort to turn on a video and watch it while laughing every minute or so, especially when compared to how long the video being reacted to takes to make.
Also, his animation skills are terrible. And I know I can't really talk because I have bad animation skills. I'm just graphic. What are you gonna do? But I do know people that can animate better than you. Oh, and they also try.
negative about
Transformative is subjective.
About her and she's copyright striking
Guys,
them.
transformative is subjective.
And claiming that it's subjective really is the most non-argument I've ever heard. Like,
clearly then you've never watched any of your videos, because your videos have so many non-arguments. I could start a drinking game. Of course, if I did start said drinking game, you would get alcohol poisoning halfway through the video. No one would ever deal with your content again, because they would be in the hospital due to alcohol poisoning because of this drinking game. So whatever you do, don't take a shot every time he makes a non-argument, because he makes a non-argument so frequently, you would think... Look. Turkey Tom makes so many arguments. You think they're the Kardashians with kids. Seriously, why are there so many unnamed kids in the Kardashians? Okay, I'll admit, most of my jokes are good, but that was not one of them. That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry.
yes, my opinion is my own. I hold beliefs that are my own. But I think that I'm right, and you telling me that it's just my opinion isn't going to make me stop. But the stream itself isn't the largest issue. It's the...
Again, was that another call out to me? Like, I swear, Turkey secretly watches... Turkey gets one of his fans to watch my videos and to report back to him. Because he sounds like he's trying to call me out. Of course, trying to call me out doesn't work out well for anybody. If you try to call me out, you will disappear. A good friend of mine by the name of Razor Zed actually tried to call me out. His channel's gone now. I can't find it at all. I don't know if he deleted his channel or what, but I don't know. It's just gone.
The unedited reaction to YouTube that undoubtedly cannibalizes views from the original video. If someone comes across your reaction, which...
Calling something a can... You already said it can't... You're repeating your points now. You've lost. Game over. You were not good at commentating.
Which is basically a re-upload of the original video, but with your face placed in the upper left-hand corner, and watches it, then they logically will have no reason to go and watch the original.
Again, you're making the same... This guy reiterates his points so much, he's basically Leafy Jr.
You know, it's just extra sick when most of her content is shit like this.
Guys, I have to be honest, chat. I'll just say straight up like a chat. Everybody is wrong. Everybody's a hypocrite. I'm wrong and a hypocrite. Leafy is, Pokey is, the whole wazoo, the whole conglomerate, every piece of the puzzle, it's all complete degeneracy.
Also, on a completely unrelated note, is XQC like from Canada or something? Because he sounds like he's Quebecois.
Dude, nobody is...
I'm just curious.
More right, everybody's wrong. That's just kind of how it is.
Does that mean we shouldn't criticize people who do questionable things? I don't really understand what he's saying here. Like, sure, not everybody is flawless. In fact, no one is completely infallible, but I don't think that means that criticism isn't warranted when someone does something worthy of being talked about. I also don't think that puts everyone on an even playing field if someone does something irrefutably worse, like child grooming. Obviously, we're going to say they're a worse person than other people.
I know.
I mean, child grooming is definitely worse. I'm not saying you're worse than Onision. Onision is probably the worst person on planet Earth. Or at least on YouTube. I don't know if he's the worst person on planet Earth. I don't know if anyone's ever Googled that. If you did, why?
It sounds hypocritical, but if you're on stream and you watch a video that came out like a while ago, or any video, it's like, dude, there's no loss anywhere. It's whatever, dude. Like, who gives a fuck? It's live content, and There's no cannibalism. Does that make sense? It's not. It's additive, not cannibalistic. That's how. Yeah, it's technical shit, dude.
Right. So it's true that in the short term, reacting to an old video doesn't steal views from it because most of them have.
Editing SpongeBob characters into Pokemon's hair. You see what I mean? This guy's jokes are like dead memes or edgy jokes. Dead memes while he speaks are even worse. Because he realizes his voice is so boring and his content... If you put dead memes in your videos, you've lost the argument. You've lost the argument. You can't comment on stuff. Get out.
Already been accumulated by then. But I would say it's disingenuous to call it additive because you're not adding anything. Additionally, you're...
Yes. You're not adding anything. That is exactly why this is not additive. I swear. I was gonna make a second video. I make this like an hour stream. But honestly, Turkey takes up all my energy, so this is probably gonna be the only video I'm gonna make.
Yourself don't watch old videos. That internet historian video you reacted to had been out for just days when you reacted to it. It was not old at all, and your video was not transformative at all. I can see the point here that there is not a closed market for views on the internet. It's not like there are only a few 100,000 potential views for any video, and if someone else reacts to it, then it will completely kill any traction that it would get. I'm sure...
Yes, because that's how YouTube works. Guys, Turkey Tom is kind of an idiot when it comes to this. He's not very bright when it comes to YouTube thing because people already know that. They know that what they're doing is wrong because if they do that, then people won't watch the original video. You've mentioned this 3 times already in the same video. Your points are literally circling back.
Your streams in particular that are off of YouTube drive some of your viewers to Internet Historian's channel and other people's channels and get them to watch their stuff for the first time and maybe even subscribe to them. And your video re-uploads probably do contribute some traction to his videos as well. The same applied for reaction videos of old. That being said, the point stands that you're not really creating much of anything.
Reaction videos of old work because people haven't really they're kind of like lost media in a way. What you described was not lost media. It was ridiculous.
Here and are making thousands of dollars riding off of other people's work. You're ripping them off.
You ride off people's work. You rip people off. You are basically a leafy clone. That is all you will ever be. You are a leafy clone. Get used to it.
And that doesn't sit right with me or the rest of the community. But enough of XQC. I think he's actually a pretty level-headed guy, and to be honest, I do like his streams. Time for someone a little more, shall we say, eccentric? I'm betting...
I already explained why I don't like the Vaporwave intros. Because Leafy beat them to death. What you are doing is beating a dead horse. No, you didn't just beat a dead horse. You just beat the entire farm. All the horses are gone. All the cows are slaughtered. All the pigs are dead because of you. You did this, Turkey Tom. You. Who would have thought one turkey could take down the entire farm?
That most of my audience has never even heard of this guy and knows next to nothing about him, so allow me to give a quick introduction. Hassan Piker is a leftist Twitch streamer, being easily one of the most popular politics-focused people on the site. He's also employed by the Young Turks.
That's not the same person. You fricked up. Also, if he's leftist, does that make him a communist? Bringing up politics in a YouTube video is a terrible idea.
The interesting thing for me about Twitch politics is that even if I don't agree with most of the people involved, I still find it extremely entertaining.
You find it entertaining for politics? What is wrong with you?
Watch it all go down due to how much drama there is, which Hassan has absolutely no shortage of.
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it, I'm saying it.
As you can see, we're off to a good start, but I'm not here to delve into Hassan's political positions because, frankly, that's not my job. My job is to...
Okay, so at least you understand that you are not a political channel. But bringing him up for no reason, and when bringing this up in no context, or even in context, made no sense. The video would not change if you did not bring this up. There is no point to this. You did not bring this up. What you do when you create these video style essay, or like these essay style videos, you're supposed to make your intro, and then you make a ton of reasons why this will happen. Then you bring up some arguments in the form of clips, tweets, or whatever you need. Then you explain these clips and tweets with whatever you need. But when you vent about this, is like screwing up your essay at school. Right now, you're barely passing. You are barely passing class right now, Turkey. You get a D right now. You get a 60%. This video is passable, but barely. Although I kind of want to give you an F due to whatever. But hey, I'm not reviewing your channel. I'm just explaining why this video is straight up garbage. Okay, rant over.
Talk about what he said on YouTube and reaction content. His comments on which are honestly enough that I think that anyone with an IQ score above room temperature will see this guy for the complete fucking idiot that he is.
I mean, your channel still exists, so we clearly have. I'm sorry, I cannot speak properly today. People watch your content, so I wouldn't say that everyone is the smartest person on planet Earth.
This is the most frustrating thing because I'm a fucking React Andy myself. Like, I get so mad at this when YouTubers literally fucking sit around, okay, and they make one fucking video. They make one fucking video a month and get like Patreon money, or they make like 2 fucking videos a week max, okay? And then they cash out with like a 6-figure check because they have a sea of simps. And then they turn around and shit on streamers who...
I'm sorry, this guy thinks Leafy has simps? Leafy has simps! Okay, I mean, I guess if you count Katie Triggers Me and that girl that literally bathed in bleach...
literally fucking go live for 6 to 8 hours every day. Like, that's nuts, dude. Of course there's gonna be dead space in between, you stupid fuck. This shit genuinely tilts me.
This guy's an idiot. Wow, okay. Wow, Turkey, I found your cousin. this guy has to be related to Turkey Tom somehow. Like, someone go on Ancestry.com and make it happen, please, because this guy is literally married to, not married, related related to Turkey Tom, because what he is saying is completely stupid. What they're doing is wrong. I know is wrong, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's absolutely pathetic.
Me, dude, it genuinely tilts me. You could make a compilation of me sitting around, not even on camera, with a fucking video playing in the background. You could, when you're live for 13 hours a fucking day, of course there's gonna be fucking dead space in between, dead air in between. It's so dumb.
For starters,
for 13 hours a day, man, that's how long I sleep. At least on Fridays.
We're not talking about just some dead air. We're talking about a business model based off of stolen content. But to add on to that, the complete lack of understanding of the time that YouTubers put into their content is honestly laughable here. It's true that not every YouTuber works an 8-hour day. Frankly, a lot of people probably don't put any effort into their content. But that's also true for most Twitch streamers. And if you're targeting lead views...
Oh my... Wait. Did Turkey Tom actually make a good point? Oh!
Whether you like his content or not, when he was uploading daily, there's no doubt he was putting in 12-hour work days every day.
Oh, no, my mistake. This guy's still an idiot. This is like descending as an angel only to get your wings shot and fall directly into hell. That is what happened right there.
But just to get away from him completely, there are plenty of channels that undoubtedly put in pretty damn long workdays to create their content. Making YouTube videos isn't just sitting in front of your computer and watching someone else's video. Making them involves researching, writing, recording, editing, and dealing with YouTube's hilariously broken monetization system. It's a creative...
The YouTube logo isn't blue! And I was just thinking, oh, say it! It's still not.
Process that is hindered by the only site that we can make a living doing this type of stuff. And I'm not trying to complain here. I love making YouTube content. It's honestly a dream job for me. And I respect the work of Twitch streamers
with a black light, my apologies then.
do when they're not watching videos in full with no added commentary, because I don't doubt that it is hard work.
Try to at least tweet something out without attacking a larger streamer or like a larger personality, and try to get over like maybe 100 likes or something. Maybe then you can understand what it's like to, I don't know, create new original content or be entertaining.
I mean, this guy isn't your entire personality just to like talk shit on YouTube? Not YouTube, talk shit on Twitch. Isn't that like basically your entire job? Just talk shit about politics and like talk shit about other people and like make bullshit claims like, oh yeah, like fucking politics and shit like that. Like, this guy's a complete dumbass.
It would be nice.
I know people who stream, and it's no small commitment. But to say that being a YouTuber is nothing compared to being a Twitch streamer, especially if you're a successful one, is kind of ridiculous. But hey, look, I'll be real with you guys for a second. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I mean, you know, I'm sure Hassan puts lots of work into making original, interesting content and never makes videos that aren't transformative in the slightest.
Oh, that fake emotional bullshit too? Ah. Fucking stop, man.
I mean, you know, he's so confident of it, there's just no way that it could be otherwise, frankly.
January 2020. The virus is spreading across the globe.
All right, now everyone just plots over dead and we win. Sweet.
And everyone was amped to start panicking. Oh my god, the virus TM is everywhere. In your country, in your homes, in your cereal. Better not touch that door handle. Better not touch your face. Don't touch me. Breathe somewhere else, Vector.
This is an entire half-hour reaction of him eating his lunch and not saying anything. To be fair, his wrap does look pretty good. It's kind of making me hungry. I think I'll go grab one.
Oh, sorry, man. I got hungry and they're all gone.
Wow, making fun of Nicholas Nicholas D'Orio for eating? Wow. Ah, you're calling Nicholas D'Orio fat. Wow. 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 You are absolute
Grammarly
disgusting.
does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really good, no, perfect words that make your writing
I also think it's really odd what Hassan had to say about Bowblacks.
Why did Destiny not get any fucking flack or feedback for saying America deserved 9/11? Because it's not a fucking take that is all that ultimately that fire or that hot, and you understand that, but you don't because you're a little pussy who fucking acts like they hate SJWs, but in reality, you 100% are an SJW.
Can we please just ban this guy off Twitch? I know this has nothing to do with the video, but can we please just ban this guy off Twitch? He clearly does not understand the fundamentals, and Hassan Piker, if you ever come to YouTube, I will make a video on you. I will destroy your entire career.
Just for your own fucking causes. That's it. Your own causes being, of course, you know, being able to say the N-word as a white dude.
I mean, obviously, I'm joking. I wouldn't actually take your career. I don't do that.
I assume.
I don't know what bringing up the N-bomb had to do with this debate, but frankly, no, I don't think it's crazy.
Did this dumbass just call it the N-bomb? I mean, I will give him some credit for not saying the N-word in this video. Because, you know, he is white, and how I'm surprised an item supporter didn't call him out on this shit, but whatever.
There's nothing wrong with saying it in private. I don't really care if people say it publicly either. I find it pretty funny now and then, actually.
Oh, you said nigger!
But it is weird that you would try to discredit what Bowblacks had to say completely based off of some weird, unrelated argument. But if that's the game you want to play, then yeah.
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
You saying that America deserved 9/11 is an insane thing to put out there, and maybe we shouldn't listen to you either. He also called internet historian a chud for some reason, which, for those of you who don't know, is a pejorative for people on the right wing.
Internet historian is kind of a chud, so I'm not shocked that he would not have a problem with like XUC. Not saying that XUC is a chud, but like if I were to fucking probably stream his video and it got a fuckload of views and then re-upload it, I'm sure.
Real talk, did he just call XQC and not XQC? Have you, real talk, did you just call internet historian a fascist?
That he wouldn't have the same take, but maybe he would. I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't really see the political content seeping through in historians' content, to be
absolutely
honest. And Bowblacks isn't a chud either. I think he's openly a liberal, but okay, dude. I don't know, Hassan. You know, nice try.
Oh, this guy's a liberal? Oh, my bad. But still, you shouldn't talk about politics.
Try, man. You gave it your all.
What a fucking weaselly little liar, dude.
Destiny.
Auto-tune is disgusting.
He is another political streamer on YouTube who has no shortage of controversies. Well known for being a 5'3" pussy slayer and an intellectual genius. I've seen a lot of content.
This dude is 5'3". That's really short for a guy.
From him on streams with other political people, and while the popular opinion is that he's absolutely terrible, I actually have some admiration for the guy, to be honest. That being said, I don't agree with pretty much all of what he said in regards to the topic.
Not to get confused with Just Destiny.
Destiny said the following in response to Bowblacks. It's so strange to me that YouTubers who base their entire content on covering drama, other people's lives, are now incensed that some streamers watch YT on their stream. Bowblacks then, clapped back with this. Your entire channel is talking about other people's lives too, lol. I don't see the point you're trying to make. I can't honestly tell.
Wait. Bowblacks is 23? That is a lie. He looks like he's 18.
Oh, if you legitimately think talking about Donald Trump is the same as basing an entire YT channel on YouTube drama, but
can people shut up about Donald Trump before they actually get banned?
Okay, Trooper. I don't think that Bowblacks really understood what Destiny was saying here, so I'll do my best to represent his point for him. What he was saying is that it's ironic that a bunch of YouTubers are upset about Twitch streamers profiting off of other people's content when they make their money by talking about other people's content. It's no secret that drama focus.
I don't do this as my job. I unfortunately have to crank out an 8-hour shift. No, and I'm in a 9 to 5. I just like crank out an 8-hour shift. I actually have to go to work and get money because people like you are just stealing my job.
Videos aren't usually skit-based or very original. They're basically news videos and opinion pieces about what other people are doing. And I also have no problem with saying that Bowlax doesn't make very high-quality content. I think that's something that he probably knows as well. And that's fair, but I think...
What's up, bro? Hi. Okay, okay. Do you know my orders though? Yeah, but do you know what I want though? Or are you just gonna text me that later? Okay. Because I can text you my order if you forget. Alright, see ya, bro. Bye. Sweet, I'm getting McDonald's. Well, guys, I would make this video longer, but honestly, I just can't sit through it more. So, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Watch the video as many times as you want. Favorite the video, like the video, all the cool chiz and beans. And remember to follow me on Instagram at RockBlasters25. Snapchat at RockBlaster. Hold on, I actually have to get my new Snapchat. I actually had to get my Snapchat. Wow. Had to get my new Snapchat, so that's pretty interesting. How to get my new Snapchat. New Snapchat, bro. I don't know why I sounded like Muscle Man there, but new Snapchat, bro. New Snapchat. Yeah, so follow my Snapchat at r_blasters2. Hangouts and Discord are basically the same. It's my YouTube channel. And Twitter as well as RockBlasters2. Remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and turn notifications all the way up. Thanks, Turkey Tom. Comment on my videos saying you want to shout out. Like the video, and subscribe to Alexander 2002, Crazy Guy 775, Nicholas Sharon, Legends of Remnant. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, dude. I'm sorry. And Nova Hins. That's it. So go subscribe to them. They make great content. Yeah. You haven't seen my last video, which was God of War. Which was God of War. Link in the description. In the next video, I might actually be before I go, I actually might be I'm not sure, but I might be starting a second channel where I just like screw around in a game with my friends. I'm thinking of calling it Redzone or something else. I'm open to suggestions, really. So if you guys have any ideas about what I should play in that, link down in the description below. I know this video is over an hour long, and I'm sorry about that. It's an hour long. Oh, it really is OG Rock Blasters 2. But yeah, I'm Rock Blasters 2, and I will see you guys very soon. Also, hopefully making an hour video will stray from the fact that I was gone for 3 months.